big awareness is coming through at this time in your systems, Erin, of facing your fears of being seen through a judgmental attitude. For you know how easy it is to judge another. Therefore, in judging another, you know how easily others might judge you. So within this as a circumstance, it is to play the role of a successor, whereby in fact you are not judging anymore. Therefore you will not get judged yourself. Okay, so it's not your place to place judgment on another, but it is, you feel like it is more yourself and easier to be that judge on yourself, to judge your own actions, therefore creating this sense of worthiness within your systems of you're judging yourself too harshly, therefore you feel like you're unworthy of actually attaining what you need to attain, or giving yourself the credit for when you do attain these notions. You're not judging another, then another is not judging you, or if they do judge you, then it is not your business, because for you know in yourself, through your experiences and your creations and your knowing, that in a sense this whole debacle that is playing out in front of you is because of your views on the inside. So really, if people are judging you on the outside, it is because you are judging yourself on the inside. So therefore, if you release that judgment on the inside and take a lighter stance on yourself, then this will be projected outwards. So the inner works of the situation, Erin, is for you to understand that within the judgment of yourself, you are creating judgment and placing that outwards. So it is within the acknowledgement of your success that you have been able to achieve what you have achieved already thus far on your journey of only, let's remind you, 2.5 years where you have necessarily been seeking out these answers for yourself, where you are playing that role of like confessor. You do not have to confess to anyone but yourself, for you cannot lie to yourself. So the only reason that you are being fearful of showing yourself in your truest form is really because you still hold judgment over yourself as having a capacity, or some sort of capacity, to not believing your true self, your true power, this true divinity and this true acknowledgement of your gifts that you have. Do you not truly believe in yourself as an individual that you can pertain all the necessary ingredients to make this lovely nice pie? What is it that is holding you back from being able to deliver yourself and your gifts out there? So what if they judge you? So what if they say this? So what if they say that? That is their judgment, and they are only reflecting what is inside of themselves. That does not need to affect you, for you know within yourself your true divinity and your true structures are coming together to form that truth of your knowing. So if you know down to the last very molecule that's in your body that you are here to achieve and succeed at your own game, at your own personal development, and that nothing else really has the right or to deplete that inner life force and that inner light source of yourself as a person on their spiritual path, delivering what they need to deliver, You should really be standing in your power, in all of your glory, knowing that only you has the keys to be able to say, yes, I'll take that on board, or no, I don't want that, that does not sit with my own beliefs, or thank you for that criticism, I understand where you're coming from, but I do not take that personally, and I do not take that on board within myself as a belief. It is your belief, not mine. So once you understand that, you are not necessarily having to take on board all of these judgment that you probably are not going to receive for when you show your true self and your true form, and all of these scenarios that you are creating within the side of your head stop playing out in the real world, because you are not believing that they will, then it will cease. So you believing that you're going to be judged is sending out that notion that you will be judged. So therefore, if you drop that and believe that you are not going to be judged, or if you are judged, that you're going to be judged in the positive and it will bring around a benefit for yourself, then this is a much lighter way of looking at the situational, like that situational event that you believe is going to happen. And then we do agree on this set of circumstances that if you take the more positive attitude, where if you even do receive a judgment, it will be for your benefit, so that you can evolve as a person, either being able to release what is not needed or take away from that something that you can work on to benefit you. So everything benefits you is definitely the way that we would see this notion coming out for yourself. So even if you do put a video out there and you are getting notions arriving back in the form of judgment of others, it is on your discernment how you read that and evaluate that yourself. Because most of the people who will give negative feedback will be those people who don't truly understand themselves at the core of their own being. Therefore, they are reflecting that out in many ways, and somewhat in ways of anger and frustration of not being able and not having that understanding yet. So really they are reflecting their own judgment of themselves, just like you will be reflecting your own judgment on yourself in a more beneficial way when you have looked into this and listened back to this evaluation of self.